Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Emmerdale legends Amy Walsh and Michael Praed to reunite on Celebrity MasterChef after harrowing exit. Emmerdale's Amy Walsh and Michael Praed will reunite on our screens as they both appear in the Celebrity MasterChef kitchen. 4 years ago, Frank Clayton sacrificed himself to save daughter Tracy, and his shock death in the Emmerdale Sweet Factory fire left his legion of loyal fans up in arms. But on Tuesday night, Michael Praed, 63, is finally back on our screens as he reunites with Amy Walsh. The pair will be trading the Yorkshire Dales for the Celebrity MasterChef kitchen. And this time, the only thing that might end up burnt are their main courses, reports mirror. I had no idea that Amy was going on the program until I walked into the TV studios ready for filming, says Michael, who became a fan favorite on the soap between 2016 and 2019. It was the most wonderful surprise. Amy did feel like my family. I'm grateful that MasterChef brought us back together, he said. Their last meeting had not been so sweet. Amy previously called his shock Emmerdale death a harrowing experience, claiming he'd been like a second dad to her. Angry fans likewise took to social media in their masses to complain one of their favorites had been killed off, with some even threatening to boycott the soap. For Michael, however, it was nothing new, having cemented his place in the hearts of telly fans back in the 1980s. First in Robin of Sherwood, and then as Prince Michael, heir to the European Kingdom of Moldavia, in Dynasty. He'd already experienced the brutal side of the TV industry. I was really sad to be killed off in Emmerdale, says Michael, 63. But that's the business. We actors are pragmatic. It's a brutal, brutal game. I had 3 cherished years, and by the end of it had become so close to all the cast and crew. It was hard to say goodbye. I moved up north for the show and loved living there. Northerners are wonderful, the most friendly, funny, lovely people. He may have gone out with a bang, literally. But in terms of dramatic scenes, little could compete Michael's storylines in the original Dynasty. For he was front and center of U.S. hit soap's most explosive cliffhanger ever, the Moldavian wedding massacre. In the infamous 1985 season finale, Prince Michael was about to wed Amanda Carrington, long-lost daughter to Alexis, Joan Collins, and Blake, John Forsyth, when terrorists sprayed the chapel with bullets, leaving fans and stars with a several-month wait to find out who had survived. It was Dynasty's answer to Dallas's Who Shot J.R. Ewing. It was the cliffhangers of all cliffhangers for everyone because nobody in the cast had a clue who really was dead either, he remembers. When we're told about the scene, the whole cast was brought together, and we were each given 5 different pieces of paper. And there were 5 different endings because the producers were terrified that if we shot just one, it was somehow going to get leaked. Also, a lot of people's contracts were up, so actors were nervous. Your contract's up, and you end up in a version of a scene where you're killed, but have no idea if that's the real one or not. Luckily, most of the main cast all dodged a bullet, but Michael soon saw his prince written out anyway after he was exiled from Moldova in 1986. Somewhat fittingly, Michael had actually been born Michael David Prince in Berkeley, Gloucestershire, in 1960, but changed his name to Praed, Cornish for meadow, but picked out the phone book, whilst paying his dues, as Actors Union Equity already had a Michael Prince on its books. Bizarrely, when he became a prince again in Dynasty, his co-star Catherine Oxenberg, Amanda, was a real royal. Her mother was Princess Elizabeth of Yugoslavia, making her 3rd cousins with King Charles. Not that Michael knew this until now. Well, she never mentioned it, he says. In fact, he was far more impressed to be working with a certain member of Hollywood royalty. Catherine was lovely, but my favorite person to work with was Dame Joan Collins. Without a doubt, he says. She was the unmistakable star of the series because she was significantly better than everyone else. I was relatively inexperienced when I worked on Dynasty, and I was just in awe working with Joan. Funny, very professional, and an excellent actress. I learned so much from her. He's also kept in touch with fellow British Dynasty alumni Emma Sams, who played Fallon Carrington, saying, "I guess we're part of an exclusive club." For many fans, however, the role Michael will always be remembered for is actually the one before he joined Dynasty, then the #1 US show, his first big TV break on Robin of Sherwood. The actor was just 23 when he landed the part in the BBC's Robin Hood drama in 1984, and was soon stealing the hearts of besotted